Well, hey there, YouTube. It's been a while since I've done an update video. Uh, Last one I did, I think, was August 11th. And somehow 4 more months have gone by. So now we're at December, I don't know, the 6th or 7th, something like that. Which had put me at 9 months post lumbar fusion surgery. In my last video in August, I explained how my left leg was getting pretty bad again and how it was kind of a bit of a downer video, but honest, I wasn't feeling so hot. And we had done an x-ray, and my neurosurgeon wanted me to do a CT myelogram. So in October, was it October? Anyway, I got a CT myelogram done. And that's where they pump ink into your spinal canal and take a CT image, and that lets them really see clearly or whatever. And every once in a while, where they stick that needle in, when they pull it out, it should self-seal. But occasionally, it doesn't self-seal. And when it doesn't self-seal, it drains the spinal fluid out of your spine. Well, the first place it drains is your head. And that spinal fluid, this is just everything I've been told. Maybe it's not exact, but it kind of made sense. So the spinal fluid goes around your brain and helps it just kind of gel in there, right? Just kind of float, watery kind of stuff, right? And when you get that CT myelogram, if that hole doesn't self-seal, well, the first place the spinal fluid drains is from your head. And you get this headache. That's supposed to be the worst headache that you can get. I've never been a headache guy. I've gotten headaches maybe, 4 or 5 times in my life. And they've probably all been due to sinus being sick or something, Never just a headache out of nowhere. So thankfully, I've been blessed and not ever had a headache problem. This headache was unbelievable. So I shouldn't have waited. I even went on FacebookDoctors.com. Anyway, I asked the Facebook people, what was going on. I told them all what was going on. I had the CT myelogram. My head's just freaking exploding. I'm not trying to be a puss, and everybody told me, go into the doctor immediately. They'll fix it up. They do a patch thing, and it's awesome. And I'm like, it'll get better. Well, it didn't get better. So after 3 days of misery, I finally had my wife drive me to the emergency room, which was the worst drive of my life. I couldn't have my eyes open. It was just a mess. I don't know how you people that get migraines deal with it. Oh, Lord, I feel for you. Anyway, so went to the doctor, and they did what's called a blood patch. They take blood out of your arm, shove it into your back where that hole is, and push it in there, and it clots around the hole, and you immediately feel better. And when I say immediately, I mean the gal, there's a guy in front taking the blood out of my arm. He passes it to the gal in back, who shoves it in my back, pushes the plunger and says, "How you feeling?" And I said, "Excellent." That fast. Unbelievable. Anyway, so that was pretty interesting. That was an interesting little part. So after that was done, the neurologist went over all of the tests and everything, and there was nothing wrong with the surgery site. Nothing wrong with the pins and braces and all that crap, screws, whatever. and nothing wrong with the spacer, and nothing that he deemed that could be surgically fixed. Okay, so now it's been a few more months since then, and I'm seeing a new pain clinic, and they're scheduling me for an epidural steroid shot again, 2 shots, one on each side of my L4-5, left side and right side. So my left leg is back to where it was pre-surgery, very miserable. My left foot is completely numb. Probably half of my calf, my left calf, is numb, and that's been since surgery. And I've talked about it in other videos. It's supposed to go away within a year, could last up to a year. Well, it's not going away. Of course, it hasn't been a year yet, but also my right foot's starting to go numb. My back pain has returned. So there you go. 2 depressing videos. Now you know why I haven't done a video in the last 4 or 5 months or whatever. So, the plan is we're gonna do these epidural steroid shots, and then when they don't work, that's my positive attitude there. Then we're gonna discuss a spine cord stimulator, which is, for those of you that don't know, a spine cord stimulator is it's a piece of equipment, kind of like a little remote control, I guess. And they got these wires that attach to your spinal cord and send out signals somewhat similar to a TENS unit, if you know what that is, little shocking signals that trick your brain into thinking that you're not in any pain. Is that kind of what it is? I think that's kind of what it is. So, that's it. I just don't have anything else to tell you. It's gotten bad again, and I'm good for about an hour in the morning. I feel pretty good. Feel like, this is where I get myself into trouble. That first hour in the morning, I don't feel too bad. And then I think, wow, maybe I can do some stuff. And, whatever that stuff may be, it don't last long, and I'm a mess, including driving. I can barely drive 40 minutes to my favorite gun shop without being in pretty bad shape. So, I haven't upped my pain medicine, so that's good. I started taking a couple other pills at night to try to get some sleep, and they seem to be working not too bad. So, I don't know anything else. It's therefore on all my videos, I'd say if I had the option to do the surgery again, the lumbar fusion that I had 9 months ago, would I do it again? And I've always said yes, I'd do it again. Well, I'm not saying that anymore. If I had the option to do the surgery again, and I know that this is what I would feel like 9 months after the surgery, I wouldn't do it. So, yeah, that's it. So next I'm going to get the double epidural shots on both sides of my L5, and then we're going to discuss the pain stimulator that goes into your back, and then you have a little button you can turn it on and off with, or set different frequencies or something like that. So I will keep you. It probably won't happen until the new year, right? So that's it. I wished I had better news to tell you, but I did want to update you in case you were wondering what the heck that big bearded sumbitch is doing. So that's what I'm doing. I'm continuing every day and trying to make the best out of it. Pretty grumpy, but what are you going to do? I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. We did. And I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas and a happy New Year. And hopefully the next video I make, I'll be doing jumping jacks. So we'll see you then, huh? Have a great evening, and as always, an even better tomorrow. See you later.